Hello, hello, and welcome back to our Elite Escapes. Today we'll be traveling with Dan through the beautiful island of Kauai. Take it away, Dan.
Thank you so much for that great introduction, Dad, and welcome back to our Elite Escapes. I'm your host, Dan Sadlier, and this week I am taking you with me to the beautiful garden island of Hawaii, Kauai. And what an amazing island it is. I am going to show you my whole tour. I was actually invited by the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau, and we were checking out both Kauai and Maui. Next week I'll show you Maui, but this week we are going to move on through Kauai and show you all of the natural beauty. I mean, look at behind me. We went to the Napali Coast, which you will see in this video, which is the picture behind me. But before we move forward with showing you more of Kauai, make sure to subscribe below if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with all your travel-loving friends. We truly appreciate your support. And if you wait until the very end of this video, I am going to show you luau that we went to, which was not the traditional luau that you usually see in Hawaii, but it was actually the story of the founding of Hawaii, and this was by the French Polynesians. So what a cool experience, which you will get to see if you stay to the end of this episode. But without further ado, let's go. Kauai, here we come. Upon arrival in Kauai, I was greeted by the welcoming rooster who wanted to say hello before I headed to my hotel. And right away I had to freshen up and I headed to dinner where we enjoyed Duke's Canoe Club. And what a beautiful view of the bay right by our hotel. I love this waterfall. I thought it was just gorgeous. What a beautiful way to set the tone of Hawaii. I had the prime rib, which was strongly recommended. It was excellent. But I also had the Kimo's original hula pie, or actually we got it. I didn't eat it because I'm not a big chocolate fan, but it's a chocolate cookie crust, macadamia nut ice cream, hot fudge, and more. So people loved it. But I had to take a video of these torches because this, to me, is Hawaii. The next morning when we woke up, we actually had a training. I was invited to go to Kauai because I am a Hawaii specialist. So it was just a review about the different islands, more about Kauai, the language. So we actually learned how to pronounce words. And then we went on a site inspection of our hotel, the Royal Sesta in Kauai. It was also attached to the Marriott. And this was our room, which was a really nice, very spacious, nice king bed, nice bathroom, shower, and you had a sitting area. And then as you go through, you'll see that we had a lovely view of the pool, of the bay, and really it was a great option, especially because the hotel's literally 5-10 minutes away from the airport. So after that long flight to get to Kauai, it was just perfect. But I mean, look at this view. How beautiful. After our site inspection, we went to the Kauai Museum to learn more about the history of this beautiful island and what an experience this was. We got to learn about the chiefs, the queens, and we even got to see some of the garbs that they used to wear. That cape right there, it's 250,000 bird feathers. And here's some leis that they had as well. As you could see, that feathers were used very commonly back then when there were the ruling chiefs. And you could see a canoe as well. And this is actually really the old canoes that they had. So it was such a cool experience to see all this old artifacts and really learn about the Kauai culture. Our next stop was at the Kauai Rum Safari. And if you look real close in these bushes, those are actually pineapple trees. So you'll see little pineapples, but other than the fruit and all the different types of plants they also had a lot of animals. And these alpaca were actually rescued from the Malibu wildfires back in 2018, 2019, around that time, and brought here to Kauai. And as you could see, we're throwing out some sort of disc. It almost looks like a frisbee, but you know what? It's actually tortillas, and the animals love them. Check out that big pig right there. His name's Big Eddie, but he especially loved those tortillas as long as he could catch them before the other ones. But what a cool place this was. We ended up going into their forest, which was pretty much like a tropical forest. They had a river running through it, beautiful lush landscapes, lots of flowers, lots of different types of vegetation. And one of my favorites was this old banyan tree. It's about 40 plus years old, and look at those roots. How cool is that? Well, the best way to finish off this little tour was, of course, with a Mai Tai. After our Mai Tai, we continued on to see more animals. Check out these little piglets and the big pigs, and they really love those tortillas, as you could see. But we also got to see horses, we got to see cows, we got to see goats, and all different types of animals on this safari, which was such a great experience. But what a beautiful property. So many scenic outlooks, and such a great place for destination weddings, incentive groups, events, really anything. But these two guys who are our tour guides right here, they're known as the Rum Guys. They were such a great time, and they know how to make a cocktail. Our last stop of the day was at the One Hotel Hanalei Bay, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with this property. It was beautiful. What a cool energy and a cool crowd of people. Very wide age range, but check out the rooms. They're gorgeous, they're spacious, great texture, great colors, and great views. Definitely, you have those ocean views, and it was beautiful. But also check out the bathroom. These bathrooms, they have both the bathtub and the shower, and of course the view. So here you go, check this out. Did you get comfortable in this room? This is a lead-in suite, and I definitely recommend it. But what really made me fall in love with the One Hotel Hanalei Bay is this Bamford Spa, which is all very modern day with their infrared sauna. This is a float room. You know, you usually hear about the float tanks, but this is actually a room. So you'll float in that water. The lights will go down. Those are the constellations from Norway, where this comes from. And here is a 4-person hydrobaric chamber, which is great for healing the body. And if you wanted to just do some meditation, they also have the meditation pod. So check that out. You'll lay down in there. They have some recordings, and you'll get to relax. Otherwise, they have a full gym. Check out this gym for a hotel. I mean, how impressive is this? And why not finish it with at the juice bar? Or a swim. You see that pool over there? That is the adults only infinity pool. But as you could see, you're very in nature here at the One Hotel Hanalei Bay. They are all about sustainability, and look at this. I mean, they got all the sand to relax in, just beautiful views, a beautiful pool, and this is a family-friendly resort, but an amazing place for all different types of options, destination weddings again, incentive groups. And look at this, there was a beautiful sunrise or sunset happening, so we had to go down to check it out. And I even thought this picture with the trees and the sunset behind it was even beautiful, but we had to go down a little bit more, check out the beach. They have a really nice beach, and you could go for a long walk. And then look at that, what a sunset. So I was obviously all about it. So got a couple videos for you. We woke up the following morning with a beautiful sunrise as we headed to Blue Dolphin Charters for our boat ride to the Napali Coast. But before we made it to the Napali Coast, we did a little snorkeling excursion. I think this is the best way to go in. On the water slide. All right, here we go. We are swimming, snorkeling in Kauai. We're on the catamaran behind us, and what a great experience. Turtles, whales, dolphins, tons of fish. It's absolutely gorgeous. After our snorkeling excursion, we continued on to the Napali Coast, where I enjoyed some guava juice, which I am addicted to whenever I'm in Hawaii. Definitely recommend it. But we also had some visitors as well. Check it out.
What do you guys think of that? That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's like kind of one of those, what I was talking about, once in a lifetime. For a lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, this happens every day. No, it doesn't at all, okay? Typically, we see these whales like 100 yards away, and then they stop, they dive down, and that is it. End of it, okay? So whoever bought the good whale luck, thank you. I hope you guys really appreciated that, okay?
And just like our captains just said, it really was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. There was literally hundreds of the Hawaiian spinner dolphins, as you can see, jumping up in the background, and then to get to see this humpback whale and her baby. What an amazing opportunity and experience that I will never forget. About to enter the Napali Coast. Look at this. That was actually the valley from Jurassic Park. Pretty cool. The Napali Coast is a definite must if you're visiting the island of Kauai. This coastline is absolutely breathtaking, and it's located on the north shore of the island. You could either take a boat ride like we did a catamaran ride, but you could also do helicopters, you could go hiking, but you definitely have to go to see this beautiful landscape and also the thousands of waterfalls. Check it out in this video. We're going underneath one of the waterfalls, which was such a cool experience. You could see me there, I'm filming, but actually I wasn't, but that's okay because my travel advisor's friends got me this video, and I did get a little short clip as well, so I'll show you that next. The waterfall. Woo! Uh-oh, here we go. Ah! Napali Coast, Kauai. Let's go. How beautiful is this? What was that? Oh, right, totally. I would do it again. It was refreshing. You always need the waterfall stop on a good tour, right? There you go. Absolutely beautiful. And a Mai Tai. This tour of the Napali Coast was definitely a highlight of my time on the island of Kauai. Getting to see the dolphins, the whales, the turtles, all the fish. I mean, it was so amazing. I loved it, and I definitely recommend it. You will not want to miss this if you're on the island of Kauai. We then went to Waimea Canyon, which is known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and the natural beauty here is next level. Those greens, those reds, they just pop. I mean, this video doesn't even do it justice, but now I understand why the island of Kauai is known as the Garden Isle. It is truly a nature lover's paradise. So thank you, all of you, for following me this week through Kauai on our Elite Escapes. Make sure to stay to the end of this episode so you could see a sneak peek into our final night's luau, which was all about the founding of Hawaii. See you next Friday.
Thank you for being here with us today on Our Elite Escapes. Make sure you come back next Friday to join us and Dan as he travels through the beautiful island of Maui. We'd like to thank our travel partners in Kauai for this week's giveaway. Good luck, everyone. And the winner is Sarah R. from Illinois. Congratulations, Sarah. We'll be in touch with you shortly. And now your sneak peek into a Hawaiian luau.
It was a time of great voyages.
and blessing of a child. Kalamaku.